So for the upcoming school year, we will be focusing first on Africa, and I have different materials to intertwine into this unit study. What made me want to start off with Africa was that we were starting off the school year with reading The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, which takes place in Malawi, Africa. I ended up going with this novel guide from Blossom and Root, and in this novel guide, there's a social studies section that has information on Malawi, and there's different resources and links to gain knowledge on the setting of the book. So I thought, why just stop there? There's so much more information we could learn about the other countries in Africa. So that's when I decided to pick up the Africa Today unit study from Beyond the Page, which I will be showing in a later part of the video. This is the social studies section that I was talking about that had all the background on Malawi. And then here is the setup for this novel guide. So this is just showing you week 2. It gives you a 5-day lesson plan, and then it just goes more into detail on what you will be doing. And there's a whole dictation package or passage, grammar lesson, the optional social studies lesson, extensions. It's really cool. And then here's the workbook that the student will be using alongside this novel study. So here's just a quick little flip through of what it contains. So the next thing that I wanted to share is this material from Core Knowledge. So in case you guys don't know, Core Knowledge is a website that offers free educational materials, and you can download their free curriculum on the website. And there's also an option if you want to purchase it printed as well. So there's that. So I ended up getting this section from their visual art unit that is intended for 4th grade, but I think it's suitable for any grade level, really. But everything that I'm going to show you is online, so you could see a full flip through of the actual full unit study for this art guide. I only chose Africa because I am doing in Africa unit study, so I only picked that from there. And along with that, there's worksheets that the student has, and there's art projects that you can do. And so I will be showing you just an example of that. And yeah, so I'm excited for this art study, and I can't wait to show you when we start working on it and what my son comes up with. And now the next thing I'm going to be showing is Ancient Egypt and what materials I'm using for that. And I am including Ancient Egypt in this because, first of all, I didn't cover it last year, so we are starting off with that. But of course, Ancient Egypt is it's a country in Africa, so I thought, hey, this is going to work well together. We could start off here and then intertwine this with the the Africa Today Social Studies unit from Beyond the Page. So I just thought it'd work well using both of these at the same time. So here's the reading list for Ancient Egypt using the Beautiful Feet curriculum, and then it comes along with the little lessons for each of the books that we will be reading alongside this. And then we are also using Layers of Learning, and here I'm just giving you a little flip through of what that includes. And along with this, there's also printables for my student to use. So that's my Ancient Egypt studies. I will be doing a full curriculum, 7th grade curriculum video coming up soon, and with that I will be showing all the books that comes along with it. But for now, I'm just showing the guides and everything. And here is the printables that I was talking about earlier. And here's just a quick little flip through. There's timeline, material, there's maps, there's a little booklet you're doing, and other stuff. The last and final thing I will be showing is the main spine to our Africa unit study, which comes from Beyond the Page. And their unit study is called Africa Today. So I didn't realize that the way that Beyond the Page has it set up for their social studies for the 7th grade school year is they start off with Egypt and Mesopotamia, and then it goes to Africa Today. I didn't know that, so that's fine because I already have my material for Egypt. But just in case you guys wanted to follow that schedule from Beyond the Page, they do have Egypt before this unit study. Okay, so with that being said, here's the flip through for Africa Today. So the first thing that I will be showing you is the table of contents, and this is just showing what will be covered in this unit. And then it also gives you a more thorough review of each lesson right there. And then it tells you what books you need. So the books for this unit is Ancient Civilizations and Geography of the World. So we start off with lesson 1, which is the overview of Africa. And the first thing you're going to do is write down what you know about Africa and what you want to know. And then you have your reading, which is Geography of the World. It tells you what pages to read and it gives you questions. And then you're making a map of Africa. So there is all the pages to make a big map. And then you're going to be adding to it throughout this unit. And then it goes on to the next lesson. So that's all I have to share for today. I'm thinking about adding maybe another novel study with this, and I also have some other books coming. I will be sharing that once I get my packages in. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.